Hello, hello. Good afternoon. Let's fix that. There we go. Alright, so we are going to be continuing what's in Stars and Time today, but we're going to be starting out a little differently. Let's take a look here. I do have screens that are set up. Now, if my watch could stop bothering me today, that would be great. Okay, we are going to be pulling some tarot cards. I have a couple of questions for my deck, Terry. But I did want to grab the questions here. So we've got 3 questions that we're going to be asking today before we get started. First question is, will Sifrin get out of the time loops? Who knows? So let's pull and find out. We're just going to pull 1 card per question, just to make it quicker so it won't be like a massive 3-card pull or 6 or 7 cards or anything like that. So I've already shuffled the deck, so here we go. Alright, so we have 4 of Cups. Tarot skills. This is like what, my 4th time pulling from this deck. We have 4 of Cups for the question, will Sifrin get out of the time loops? So 1 moment, let me consult. Okay, so 4 of Cups represents emotional detachment, apathy, or a sense of being stuck in a rut. Oh, it's the card of someone who is so consumed by their current dissatisfaction or inner world they don't notice what's being offered to them, like a divine hand reaching out with a solution, and they can't or won't look up. So, this suggests Sifrin may not get out of the loops, not because there's no way out, but because emotionally exhausted, closed off, or resigned to the repetition. That's what I pulled. So let's see. Specific imagery. If the imagery shows someone brooding while a cup floats by, that cup could be the exit, but pain or weariness might keep them from reaching it. There's a loneliness to the card that fits the isolation too well. So, is the answer no? It's not a hard no. It's a conditional maybe. The loop could be broken, but only if we confront whatever emotional block is keeping from accepting help, hope, or a new perspective. Alright, well, that's a fun one to start out with. Alright, next question is, will Isabeau ever confess to us? 1 moment. So we're just pulling from the top card. I'm not picking specific cards or anything like that, but the card I pull is Page of Cups. Again, I'm sorry about the lighting. Page of Cups. What do we got for that one? General meaning. Page of Cups is about emotional openness, gentle curiosity, and the beginnings of expressing love or vulnerable feelings. It is the crush card, the poetic messenger of heart, and suggests someone who wants to speak up, even if they're nervous or inexperienced in doing so. It is a yes, but it's a soft yes. Might not burst out with grand declaration, but the card says they're carrying feelings and seriously considering sharing them. They may do it in a quiet, heartfelt way, maybe through a gesture, a private conversation, or even something written. If the artwork shows a dreamy young figure with a cup or fish, we do have a cup and a fish, that fits emotional energy, shy, hopeful, maybe even surprised by how deep the feelings run. So, okay. It's all fitting together well. Doing good. Kind of like this. I should do this for more games. And the last question is, will Mirabelle save Vaugarde? So I'm going to be pulling. And we have... Oop, one moment. The Four of Pentacles. Trying to get better lighting. Four of Pentacles. Let's see what that one's about. Alright. General meeting. Card is about control, protection, and holding tightly to what you have. Resources, power, safety, or even emotions. It can speak to fear of loss, reluctance to take risks, or a need to maintain order at all costs. Suggests that may want to protect, but do so in a way that's overly cautious or possessive, maybe even to the town's detriment. Might cling to tradition, stability, or own authority rather than taking a bold or sacrificial step that's truly needed to save it. Might preserve in some form but not transform or liberate. Could make decisions based on fear of losing control, not out of full-hearted heroism. And it may be a warning. If loosens grip and trusts others, she could succeed, but right now might be holding on too tight. Alright. Well, that was fun. I'll have to do that. I should have thought to do that before the other ones, but that's okay. Gotta start somewhere. The mystique, yes. It's exciting. Alright, let's get back to our main scene here. And turn that off, and we'll get our classic music going. This has been Reading Tarot with Terry. Alright, what do we got today? So, let me look at my notes. Today we are wanting to sharpen the knife before using it and read a shit ton of books. We have a plan. So I think we are going to be looking around in the house for various books and such. Hopefully I won't forget where some stuff is. Let's do protection. So how has your day been, Eden? Actually feel a little bit stronger. Is volume okay as well? Been fantastic, productive at home. Oh, that's good. That's good, good, good. Alright, awesome. Okay, I don't think there were any other books in Dormant itself that I can read. Let's try this door again. Wonder how many times. I feel like it's one of those things where if you try it like 50 times, it'll work. But I don't know. Let's speak to Loop really quick. Oh, I think we already spoke to them. I think we'll just head to the house then. I want to do the quests later on, but I want to get to the library as well as the observatory. I don't think there were any other specific books or doors that I couldn't read. So yeah, we'll just go for it. Sifrin, you're here. Food always tastes the same. Aw, they're bored with the food. We could not turn around. Oh, we can't shun Isabeau. It's probably just a way to skip past the text, but I can't skip his cute little face. Chicken. Can never shun Isabeau. You never actually rest at the clock tower. Isabeau talks to you to say nothing, and you answer. Or you don't, and you blink, and it's over. You never sleep here, you just thought you did. Soon you'll close your eyes and open them, and everyone's waking up. No, everyone's ready to go. No, you're all leaving. No, you're at the entrance of the house, and you look up and... Okay, then. He really is adorable. Alright, I don't think I'll need to be searching for items this time around because I'm just going to be getting what I want and leaving. Or looping again, shall we say. I need to get the sharpening stone, which is on floor 1. Because I do need to try and remember to sharpen the knife. Before using it. Alright. Ooh, what if he used like that big move? Aw. I was hoping we'd like get it all in one go. Freak him out. Pretty close, yeah. Okay. I don't think we need anything in here. We'll just grab a couple of the items just to have them. Just in case. The water's good to have. Okay. What are these? Flyers. House of Change open. Come and see what you can do for the community and what the community can do for you. Some people with sparkly eyes holding hands drawn on it. Remember when I didn't know what the sparkles were and I didn't see them? Oh, how we've come so far. I don't know why I didn't see it. Exactly, weren't aware of the stars. Alright, which way do I need to go? This is floor 3, what's floor 1? Floor 1, we need to go right, it looks like. We love sparklies. Did you see that again? I don't know if that's like an image issue or if I'm just seeing things. I need to look at the video and see if that happens. There's some files. That's the kitchen. We do have, I have marked down here a weird book. I think it's over here. Is it one that we couldn't read? Oh no, that's the book Bonnie was looking at. Okay. What? Okay, what's this book? Patarian Valguardian. Tired of repeating the same blinding lines over and over and over again. Ooh. Sif is breaking. Bookcase is filled with books in different language. Oh, one of them is written in your language. You can read it now. Seems to be a theoretical essay about how to use witchcraft. Oh, okay. Witchcraft. So it is real. This essay seems too complicated for you to understand right now. You should find out more information about witchcraft elsewhere and come back to this later. Okay, witchcraft. Maybe we could ask Mirabelle? Let me write this down. Witchcraft book. Oh no, I bet we talked to Odile, because that seems like an Odile thing for research and such. Oh, or the king. Don't want to ask him anything, but there's someone related to him. Oh, is there some place that's related to him? Some place that's related to him. I can't think of anything. The observatory? We were planning to go there anyway, so that works out. Alright, key crest. Weak to scissors. Nice. Was it this way? Yes. You'd think I know my way around, but I don't. Okay, are we gonna hit it again? Yes. Hit your hip into the counter. You need a break. Whoa, Ziv, you okay? Isabeau joins you on the floor, sitting down next to you. You don't say anything. You stay there a minute. You stand up. Sifrin? Let's go. Get going. You know, relatable. Everyone sometimes just needs, like, a break. Okay. Now, we we've got our egg key, and now we can go to the left. Oh, I need the sharpening stone. Okay. Sharpening stone received. It happened again. Ghosts. Ghosties. Don't like the spooks. Okay, is this anything we can read? Oh, yes, terror closet. Let's see what we get. Surrounded by empty glasses. 5 of Pentacles. What did we get? We got 4 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and 4 of Cups. Close! Let's see what 5 of Pentacles means. Five of Pentacles is one of the more somber cards in the Pentacles suit. It speaks of hardship, particularly around material lack, isolation, or emotional abandonment. It's the feeling of being left out in the cold, literally and metaphorically. Core meanings is financial or physical struggle, illness, poverty, insecurity. Isolation feels like you're facing something alone, even when help might be nearby. Spiritual emptiness, a disconnect from faith, support, or a sense of purpose. Neglect or abandonment, especially in relationships or communities. Interesting. Card often shows up when a character has reached a breaking point or is about to find strength through shared suffering. It's raw, but can be a turning point if someone chooses vulnerability. It's close. Ball up the card and throw it. It goes pretty far. New record. Can't just do that. It's a very tall crown. Very king-like. Craftonomy book. Okay. Yeah, pentacles are a little bit rough. Okay, I think we got everything then, so we can head to the main entrance, or exit, I suppose. I do like how it still says family members. I think that's sweet. floor 2. We have the library with the secret room. We've got the open phrase door. We need to get to the scissors key. Okay, scissors, weak 2, rock. Calamity. Turn it up. Ooh, very nice. Alright, rock, so paper. Awesome. We're getting better. I remember when there was struggle. Snack time. I will choose onigiri. I like to make Bonnie happy. Nothing new. No, it's fine. Odell seems lost in thought. Ah, Sifrin. I'm just thinking. Don't mind me. Just looking at you weird. Did you do something wrong? She's noticing. Sus. Odell was the first one to notice in the different ending. Exactly, max perception. Okay, floor 2. We need to go... left first. Is that just me? Or is that like a glitch happening? Am I just seeing the screen flicker? I don't know. I can't tell if it's like an issue with the game or... Once again, you can tell that people make sure to give you some space. Steeling yourself, you take a deep breath and brush against everyone softly. What a rush. What a rush. Okay. I like how Sifrin has to look for the key every time. Like, they should know where it's at by now. Notes about the king. Does he even remember his name? Other. Petition to serve more bread at lunch. True. Doesn't say boring subjects that time. Unless I'm in the wrong room. Okay, let's look at this one first. Wow, a secret passage. No. Okay. Pile lists. Books with no titles. Colors. You can read it now. Actually, you can't. There's a lot of hard words in there. You don't know what this is even about. Maybe you should go back to it later. Let me write that down. So secret room has book can't read. Okay. And then we have the paper key, which means we can go right in the main corridor. I tried to avoid it. It didn't work. I zagged when I should have zigged. It's okay, at least we can escape without, like, punishment, so that's nice. Sometimes games make you lose money, or things of that sort. I wish all games could do that, honestly. Like, just no punishment for escaping. It's like in the Skies of Arcadia, if you run from one battle, like, it ruins some kind of reputation or something. It's ridiculous. Oh, no, we don't want to go that way. The freaky large hands. So, like, if hands were feet, would people have, like, foot fetishes? Or would it be hand fetishes? It's a deep question, I know. Another ghost. It's another spook. The spoops. Aw, Sif, you're okay. Why can't we skip this? Mistakes were made. List of students' names. Sifrin. No other names. No last name. That's the bonding earrings. Okay. School supplies. Okay, that room is tapped out. Let's grab the key crest. I picked out my black tank top today in homage to Isabeau. Okay, what do we got? That's normal. Weak to rock. We do love matching outfits. Nostalgia. Note on the wall says, stop eating nuts directly from the barrels. Why can't we get some nuts out of the barrels? Seems like rude that we can't do that. Okay, this is the Alliance, and we need to go down. When did we ever listen to the rules? In next loop, it won't even matter. Carving wood. Haven't tried carving wood in forever. Scissors key. I think this is the book we can't learn anything else about. Yep. Okay. Let's go into the phrase door. See if there's anything new there. There is like that glass bit. A vial, but it's broken. Pieces of glass catch the light, making them almost sparkle. Got the shiny piece of glass. Guess I will maybe mess with that later. Bonnie didn't comment on the other one like they normally do. me tap the sign. It sounds familiar, but I'm not sure what it's from. Oh, don't eat the nuts. Okay. I think it's a meme I've seen. Rude. Sadness was all up in our junk. Oh, Simpsons. I never actually watched The Simpsons. I think I've seen the meme, though. I just really never had no interest in The Simpsons. I don't know. I've watched, yeah, like 15 years. I've watched, me and my ex went through, Futurama. I was like, what is the word? I did enjoy Futurama. That was a funky show. Okay, can we take this out quick? Yeah, it's a little bit more nerdy. I think The Simpsons seems to be generally, like, stuff that's happening of the day. Which is fine. It's just hard then to look back on it. Let's boost up Siffrin again. Oh, interesting. Just attack. Doesn't give a jackpot point. I wonder what... Whoa! I wonder what the point of that would be to do. Like, maybe like a... just wanting to get it done with, or... finish off the fight faster? Possibly, yeah. Okay, good. She got the moving cure. No more ghosties. I like the carry my ashes with you. Okay, do not do the pineapple. Do not do the pineapple. Madeline's. I don't know what you're talking about. Aww. Bonnie's face. Alright, so nothing too new there. They'll probably give more new stuff on the next round that we do all of their quests with. Okay, floor 3 has the observatory and the phrase door, which we need to go get the smiling key on the right first. Yes. Still don't know what to do with this empty key. The king stands alone. It's adorable. I love Bonnie in the foreground. Okay, that's blocked off. That leads to a dead end. They are all precious. So we have the smiling key now, which means we can go left. That is the angry lock. Okay. Can we... That's the observatory. I want to check out the phrase door first. It's gonna be like Lord of the Rings. Go in the door. Been waiting all game. This gate is locked. It's locked by one of the weird word locks. There's something written above the lock. Maybe you can take a closer look. You can read it now. It's asking a question. You answer it aloud. The door unlocks. Huh? What did you say, Sif? I couldn't hear it either. Did you say something? You open the door. It's... has lots of balls attached to it, and there's a lever here. If we turn it, it seems the balls will move around the big middle ball. It's a tombola. Does it represent something? It looks familiar somehow. Oh, it's a star... system. Planet system. It's called an orrery. An orrery is a mechanical model of the solar system that illustrates or predicts the relative positions and motions of the planets and moons. We're learning. Machine to calculate positions of astronomical objects, like stars and planets and stuff. Who would need to calculate this? For once, Different hasn't forgotten something, but we all have. Rude. Ooh, a book. A journal with a star on its cover. Looks very old. Feels like it'd break apart in one touch. I want to read it so bad. Please, let's stop wasting time and reading every book we come across. But if the book has a star on it, it must be important, right? Get closer to the book. Ugh, fine. Let's do it. Be careful handling it, though. Maribel carefully takes the book in her hands and flips through the pages. It's a little long. Seems like it's the diary of a very sad person. Why sad? What happened to them? They don't actually say. It just feels like they lived through some hard times, and everyone around them seems to brush their worries aside. Everyone is acting as if everything's fine when this person continues to suffer. Bummer. More like boring. Read a passage. Sure. Well, no one can understand what I've been through. Not my friends, not my family, no one. If no one can understand me, if I'm doomed to never be truly seen by another, if I'm the only one who can understand what I've gone through, then couldn't I just create another self? Another me? Someone I could talk to who could understand? Sif isn't the king. It's a fucking clone of the king. Talking to another self to come to terms with what they've gone through. But in the end, they'd still be alone, right? Sometimes you just need a voice that answers back, Bonbon. It would just be an echo chamber, though. You'd never get to any good conclusion talking to yourself endlessly. I suppose they felt so alone they saw no other recourse, though. But tell me, Mirabelle, do they get a rude wake-up call as they realize creating another self is absolutely impossible? Yeah, using craft to change a body is already hard enough. Creating a whole new one, and identical to another, and able to talk back? That's just impossible. They spend a good chunk here trying to figure out how to do it. It's a lot of complicated theory. Their writing seems to be getting more frantic, too. It's barely legible in places. Of course, realizing this can't be done. That's kind of sad. Oh? This page. It only has a few words, but I figured it out. How to create another me. Oh shit! Sif's a clone! Bodycraft didn't work. Crafting clay didn't work. Nor wood. Nor marble. There's clay in the house. There's a whole bodycraft room. There's the rocks and the wood carving stuff. King's been, like, doing shit in the house trying to get this solved. Nothing worked, but one thing could. Witchcraft. Sif's fucking clone! What? No. Sif can't be a clone? But they woke up without knowing what was going on. Or maybe the king's a clone of somebody. What if there's all clones? Everyone's a clone. Wishcraft will make my wish come true. I just have to do it. I just have to ask. Wishcraft. The king mentioned witchcraft before, didn't he? He seemed to imply it was used to trap you in this time loop, didn't he? So it is real. It's real. It's real. You hide your smile by covering your mouth. Siffrin? And then? Oh, and then... Oh. My wish came true. I will always be understood now. Happy for them, I suppose. So they did it? They created another them? With wishcraft? What's witchcraft? Surely a type of craft they invented for this tale. As we've said, it's impossible to create a copy of yourself. Interesting premise, though, and making this fictional tale look like an old diary was interesting. Too bad witchcraft isn't real, though. I'd wish for stuff, too. But it is real. It has to be. It has to be. You have to tell Loop about this. Sif's a clone. Alright, we're gonna pause for a break here. I need to refill my water and contemplate things. So we will be right back. Oh, I always turn it the wrong way. Alright, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so that was like a fucking lore dump. So we need to talk to Loop about witchcraft. Let me write this down. We actually finally made it through the phrase door as well. Witchcraft book. Talk to Loop about witchcraft. Okay. Anything else in here? Broken telescope, star charts. No secret passage. Okay. Interesting. Welcome back. Okay, so for floor 3, we need to get the angry key. Today for water, I have Nerd's Grape. So my theory currently, it's theory time. We love a good theory time. The king. No. Or what if Sifrin made the clone and doesn't remember, and the clone turned into the king? Because, like, the king is this unchecked rage, essentially, that, like, realized he was a clone and, like, went fucking bananas and grew angry. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's something there. It's either Sifrin made the clone and doesn't remember, or the king made the clone and Sifrin just, like, sprung into being. That's my theory. Don't give me that face. Doesn't remember the stuffed animal. Do we look at this? Bodycraft, yeah. Okay. That's Mira's room. Horror books. And we have the angry key. Okay, so we can go ahead and head to the right again. I mean, it's kind of like a cautionary tale sort of thing. We need the key crest. Don't go touching tears without the key crest. I would say that the Nerds drink is not as concentrated as the Skittles or the Starburst, but that's not a bad thing. The Skittles are really super concentrated to the point where sometimes I don't use the whole packet. So if you want a lighter flavor, the Nerds work really well. No, it's meant for singles. They do sell pitcher ones, but it is meant for singles. I think the pitcher would dilute it a little bit too much. Because this one holds 25 ounces, but I put a lot of ice in my drinks, so I gotta have my ice. So it's not exactly 25, but it's meant for 16-ounce bottles. Sorry, just looking at the map here. We got the key crest, so we can go to the observatory now. But that means we won't reach the end. I could go to the observatory, loop to floor 3. We should have the knife, right? If we visit the observatory first, loop again, and then go to floor 3. That's a hey chat question. Because I'm wondering if I could loop without unlocking everything and then go through floor 3 again, because I'm not sure if I'll get the knife or not. If you have that memory of the key knife to loop to the king, you should have the key knife. Oh, right. So what we can do is... Do I not have that? I thought I have that. Weird. Is it equipped? No? Got trusty dagger. Oh, maybe because I haven't, like, acquired it yet. I figured it would be some equipment, so... I haven't really, like, done it yet. I've been trying to get it done. Yeah, I think if I go to the observatory now, then loop again with the doors unlocked, I feel like I should get the knife. Or at least have the door unlocked. Yeah, I haven't sharpened it before. Like, I've been meaning to. Let me just go ahead and go to the observatory, and I'll figure it out from there. You still have it at the end of floor 3? Okay. Cool. So we'll loop. Let's not keep it without a sharpening stone. Oh, that's right. I need the dang sharpening stone. Okay, so I think what I'll do then is save that errand for full house loop later. I really want the knife now, though. But I do want to see what's in the observatory. I could get the knife. I do have the sharpening stone now. So I could get the knife first, then loop to floor 3, do the floor over again, get the key crest, and then look at the observatory. I feel like that's easier than doing the whole, like, sharpening stone thing again. Because that's on floor, like, what, 2? Yeah, so I'll do the knife first. And then loop again. Yeah. I would say sorry about the repeat, but that seems to be the game, so that's what you're here for. Why are we looping? That's the game! Oh, I do want to see what Sif says in the bathroom this time. That was too loud, someone might hear you. Try again. Your eye stings. Your stomach hurts. Your head feels like it's about to split in two. You try to breathe silently, in and out, but it won't go in or out. Oh, do you want to cry? Is that it? Oh yeah. You've always thought crying was just a waste of time, but you remember reading once that just the act of crying does help you make you feel better. Okay then. Tears, come on out. No tears are coming out. Okay. Sounds like you don't want to cry right now after all. Stars. You're finally someplace no one will see you, and you spend this whole loop wanting to cry. Now that you're safe and hidden, the tears won't come. You won't get a chance to be alone for a while. You need to cry now. Stars. Can't cry from your dead eye, but you should be able to cry from the other, can't you? Or are you broken on both blinding sides? Just cry, stupid body. Cry. Poor Sifrin. Your nose burns and your eye stings, but no tears are coming out. It's not working. This is a losing battle. Oh, okay. Put a finger in your mouth and bite as hard as you can. Nope, not working. It's apparently not time to cry yet. Okay, stop and calm down. You're fine. You just need to keep going. You have to find out more about how the loops work. That's the only path you have left. Learn more about the loops, about why you're here, about why the loop breaks down when you talk to the head housemaiden. And act better. Your family members, you can tell they feel something's wrong. You need to get your act together. If they know something's wrong, it'll only get harder for you. Especially if she knows. Especially if... The tall one with the glass... Odile! The researcher, she's the coldest, but she can get so curious sometimes it makes her seem almost childish. She's too perceptive for her own good, and you can't remember her name. Sifrin, are you okay? You've been in there a while. Odile. Yes? Odile. That is my name, yes. Is everything... There's no toilet paper in the stall. Oh. I'll go get you some. Give me a second. Odile, Mirabelle, Isabeau, Bonnie. It's okay, you remember. You still remember. Bite your gloved fingers and try to breathe deeply in and out. You remember. You haven't forgotten them. They're still here. Traveling together with you. You're still here. You're okay. You're okay. You flinch. Something fell on your lap. Found you some paper, Sifrin. Thank you, Odile. See you in a second. Take the toilet paper and hold it between your hands. Press your face against it, breathing. Thinking about nothing. This toilet paper is really nice and soft, actually. Look, we've all been there. You wonder where she found it. See, you've been stuck in a time loop, and even though you've been stuck for a long time, there are still things you can find out about the world around you. This roll of toilet paper is giving you hope. How blindingly wonderful for a roll of toilet paper to be the only hope you have left right now. You exit the stall. Good lord. Toilet paper is going to be its own character. Ooh, I want to try something. Let me go and save real quick. I've been wanting to say no to this for a while, but I don't know if it'll ruin my chance to get the knife, so I want to save. And then I'll load if it has an issue. Sorry, I know it's like way back here, but I'm like way too curious to not find out. Like, will the change god give us... Oh, I thought there was a save there. The knife, if we don't believe. Close your stinging eye. Sifrin needs to cry. What could go wrong? We could cut ourselves off from the end, I guess. Which is why we save. Join them? No. Not yours, not yours, not yours. He's looking at your clenched fist. You relax and flash him an embarrassed smile. Sif, are you... Found the key knife. Oh, we still get it. Sifrin, what are you holding there? That's kind of surprising. Well, at least we don't have to backtrack. Okay, now we sharpen before we use the knife. Pockets. Sharpening stone. Sharpening stone, apply to key knife. Please be sharp. Please be sharp. Please be sharp. Please be sharp. Well, it's sharp now. Got the key, knife key. Equip later. Woohoo! You did it! You are now the proud owner of a knife key. A knife that can cut anything, especially the king. Yes, you heard that correctly. When the knife key is equipped, your attack will be boosted when fighting against the king. Isn't that grand? One thing, though. This weapon isn't like the others. You can only equip it when you make it, which means you'll have to pick up the key knife and sharpen it every time. It's an important item, after all. You can't just have it. Unless... If you equip the memory and loop back to the king, you will automatically have the key knife key equipped. So, we don't have to Don't have to do that. Okay. Now what we'll do is we will equip that. Only if you loop to the king. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Interesting. Okay. That's okay. We're gonna be looping at some point to the king. We're gonna talk to Loop, though, after we check out the observatory. So let's go ahead and find a tier. Let me save. Okay, we'll loop back here without the doors unlocked. Okay. You want to cry. Sif just needs to cry. Okay, now we're going to go right and get the smiling key. Don't think we need to get that empty key at the moment. So that's the smiling key. So we need to go left. Rude. Can't just let me escape its clutches. Anger key. Hey, Carvin, how's it going? Okay, now that's the phrase door, and that's Mirror's room. So now we go right. Also about kilts. Oh, nice. Congrats on the new kilts. What kind did you get? I have my utility kilt and then my gray kilt, which I will wear to work someday. Maybe when it gets warmer. Up. Stupid, sexy sadnesses. I would agree. Mini Vanguard and one longer one's colors of blue and green. Nice. Sounds pretty. Sorry, I don't want to crunch ice in your ear. Okay. Now we have our key crests and we can go to the observatory. Look at us planning a route. I can finally read this word. Book of Kabua. What if we did? Something big must have happened, right? For everyone not to be able to see them anymore. It was a very long time ago, probably no records of why. Seems to be lots of theories. Nice. Yeah, Versata has really good kilts. There seem to be lots of theories. A craft experiment gone wrong. Side effect of a craft war. Whatever happened then, all colors disappeared from this world. But it seems impossible, right? It'd be like if everyone stopped seeing shades all of a sudden. I do wonder what could have made that happen, yes. Weird. You're still wondering about that weird shade you saw while talking to the king. What shade? Did I miss something? Was that weird shade a color? Is there a way to see colors now? Funny you should mention it. People have been known to see a weird shade during times of immense trouble. They describe the shade as scary. Dangerous. Oh! We did see color. It was, red. That didn't even, like, register in my brain that that was, like, color. Historians think this weird shade could have been a color. A visceral shade. Times of immense trouble. What does that mean? Sorry, it's a little tough to translate. Moments before something breaks, maybe? Something breaks. Like, during the end of something? Or something gets destroyed? Like the end of the world? Maybe so. If colors were an integral part of the world, then the world writes itself right before the end. How poetic. Someone should write a novel about this. Colors appear when something breaks, huh? When the king tried so hard to say your country's name, did something break then? Looks like a child reader. What's it say? What's it say? Looks like someone was trying to write your country's name. Cannot read it still. What? Why? Is it because of the handwriting? Can we look at the stars for a second? Why? Just for a little bit. Do you have the memory on? For the reading? I should. At least I thought I did. You could have stayed here forever. I'll check. Yeah, I do. Stars aren't boring. Huh? But they are. They're just dots in the sky. But they're not boring. They're not just dots, they're big balls of fire and gas and light. Fire? Most are bigger than our planet, they're just really far. Huh? Really? And they don't appear at night, they're here during the day too. Whoa. Okay, that was interesting, but stop telling the kid lies. I almost believe you, Sifrin, but that one is too much. I mean, if stars are also here during the day, then why can't we see them? Because they're sleeping. I wonder about the educational capabilities of this world now. So why can't I read it? I've got the memory on. Is it because of the... I think it's because of the handwriting, right? Alright, we're gonna have to talk to Loop. We could try and talk to the king, because we have to loop anyway. Can see if there's anything new. If there's not, then we can just die. Oh no, I need to go get the key knife and stuff. Let's just loop and talk to Loop, because I'm curious what they might say. Wants to cry. What's wrong with the music? Something's wrong with the music. It's not fine. Everything's getting sad. I do like the slowed down version though, actually. Loop. What the heck's going on, Loop? No, you will always make the joke. You have to keep some sort of routine and stay sane, and if always making the joke is how, so be it. You get it now. This is him trying to touch you. You freeze. His hand is in the air and goes closer. His hand abruptly stops above your shoulder and goes back to his side. Okay. Let's go talk to Loop. Well, to make you laugh. You always make me laugh with your puns, so it's my turn. But why? 'Cause we're friends? Oh. Do you not... Never mind. A funny joke. Funny joke. Ah, I know. Do you know what I think about 6:30? The time? Yep. I don't know what. Well, I think 6:30 is hands down the best time of the day. I love it. That's pretty good. You laugh. Need to remember to laugh next time. Loop. Hi, start. Loop. Whoa. Yes? You heard it, didn't you? I love puns. Heard what? You know, I don't actually spy on you all the time. I found it, Loop. Wishcraft. Wishcraft. The thing the king spoke of. I found it in a book, Loop. The writer said they wanted to create a whole new body and used wishcraft for it. Wishcraft made their wish come true. Create a whole new body? That's impossible, right? But they did it with wishcraft. It's real, Loop. It has to be. A craft that allows you to do the impossible. Like creating a body. A body. Like looping in time. Like maybe freezing people in time as well. That's right. The king knows about wishcraft. Could wishcraft be how he got the power to craft time? Did he use wishcraft to be able to use timecraft? It makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Huh. Stars, that's something, isn't it? That's a new lead. Finally, right? Finally indeed. Well, you know what to do, don't you, Stardust? Find more information. Indeed you do. Not to send you on another book chase, but book time. Book time. You can read those weird books now, can't you? Maybe one of them might mention it. All right. Now that you're here, though, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Let's talk about... Hey, Stardust. I've been watching you this whole time. Talking to you this whole time. I can't read your mind, Stardust. Not really, but I can tell. I can tell you've never let yourself think about what would happen if you managed to break the loop. Huh? But there's a lot to look forward to. Like? Well, like... Like... Well, that's just something I was wondering about, that's all. We can go back to not thinking about it. Odile seems suspicious of me. Is that so? That research of yours is pretty perceptive. Better not act weird, or interact with stuff that makes you act weird too often in one loop. Or do? What does it matter? She won't be able to figure anything out anyway. Figuring out your looping in time, or just because you're acting weird, would be quite an achievement. Been seeing myself in the house. Yourself? Like how? An image of yourself walking around in the house. Maybe they're reflections, remnants of your past loops. I wouldn't know. Remnants. Odile uses the same word to describe the sadnesses. Could it be a sadness? Ah, you see a copy of you walking around and you assume it's a sadness. Are you sad, Stardust? I'm gonna go ahead and say they're linked to your loops. If they are, you might see them more and more as you loop through time. Yep, and you found 2 books about it. So it seems colors have always existed, but we can't see them anymore. And we get to see them again when something breaks. One color appears first, it seems. A visceral color. Does that match what you've seen? It does. Somehow that color made you think of blood and bodies and horrible things. Maybe it appeared because you tried to break whatever rule makes it impossible for anyone to say your country's name. That'd count as something breaking, wouldn't it? Breaking a rule? Breaking a rule. Maybe that's it. But that's all speculation, and I doubt you'll be able to learn more. But good job finding that out. You're so smart and knowledgeable, Stardust. We know how to fix the knife. Can I stay here a little bit? Huh? What? Stay here? With me? Why? Don't you want to spend time with your party instead? I want to spend time here. But why? Do what you want. Just go away when you have enough. Little feet. Thanks. Any actual questions? So you found a book mentioning witchcraft. Could have been fiction, so there's a chance it's still not real. But the fact that it was mentioned somewhere means the king didn't invent it. Or something. I wonder if there are any other books out there mentioning witchcraft. Have you opened all the doors you could? You should explore the house more. I do love the tiny little feet. Am I missing a door? I don't feel like I'm missing a door. Well, let's talk to Odile. Perhaps. Let's see, we talked to Loop about the witchcraft. We read a lot of books. We sharpened the knife before using it. We have not found lightless paint yet. There was... the big sparkly tree book. Were we able to read that one? I can't remember. Yeah, a secret book can't read. So we can't read that one or the stuff in the observatory. But why? Find another book before that one. Maybe like a translator book or something. Let's go to the library again. See if there's anything there. Why is the music so slow? I guess I didn't find all the books in the house. So, that might mean we have to be more methodical. So we might need to do all the quests, but we could loop to the king real quick and see if he says anything. Ready. Equip. So we do have the knife key. Can we change the memory? And then am I still... Yeah, okay. The king is able to cry. And Sif can't cry. I'm leaning towards Sif being the clone. Seeing the king right now after everything that happened, you can't help but look at his hands. And you remember. Dang. Well, that's not good. We gotta ask stuff. Come on. What's witchcraft? Ooh, this sticky, sweet smell. It is around you. It is around me. It is around all your companions. It is around the whole of Valgard. I wonder how this country looks from the outside in. Skipping and stopping. Rewinding and restarting. It is not true eternity, but it is close enough, I suppose. Whoever caused this must have had a belief stronger than mine. It's interesting how we can't ask him more questions. Um, let's see if we can ask anything still. This is the same thing. Okay. I was thinking maybe he says different if it's in a different section of the fight. Turn it up on Isabeau. Let's boost our defense. Oof. Why are we getting that? Okay, our shield is back. Gotcha. True. Oh. It's happening like every time. It's interesting. Turn it up on Isabeau. Nice. King waits. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's boost our attack. Give some cooldown broth. Slower defense. And then okay, cool.
2 more papers, and then we can heal again. Come on. Haha! Chose the wrong person. Okay. I wonder if there's a way we can get his health bar, like, completely down. Still can't say it. Okay, so we do have to talk to everybody. Yeah, everyone before ISA. Not that it's gonna matter. Because he's got it in his head that he's gonna wait. It's all over if you talk to her. It's all ogre. Is everything okay? What do you mean? I don't know, Sifrin. You felt off since yesterday. More withdrawn, mostly. Tell me what's wrong. It's okay if you don't want to tell me. I'll find out eventually. But I'm not hiding anything. Sifrin. I'm missing something. I must be. Well, never mind then. Just know that I'm here if you want to talk. Well, not for much longer, so you better tell me soon. Before you forget, though, please don't interrupt. Don't interrupt? Interrupt what? Of course. I have to say I'm surprised, Sifrin. I thought you didn't know. I'm going now. Good luck, I suppose. I don't think there's any frozen people here. Those are change gods, though, at the top. We're going to pause for an ad. I'm going to go ahead and get through everybody's dialogue, but I won't talk to ISA until the ad's over. Not that it's going to matter. Half-eaten apple. Friend, are you okay? Fred needs to talk to his family. Remember a few weeks ago when I asked if you liked being on this journey? You don't. Of course. Back then you said that being on this journey was the happiest you could remember being. Is it still the case? Are you still happy? Okay, if that's the truth, then I'm glad. Okay, so let me pause here. 2 minutes left, so we'll be right back. Alright, we should be back. Yeah, I thought about putting together a like supercut of the playthrough because I do like the game, but I suck at kind of like knowing what's important and or interesting, so probably won't. That's the sun outside. In the distance, way up north, you see it. You look away before the universe leads you to. There's like a star off in the distance. Okay, let's talk to Isabeau and be disappointed and sad. Sif, we did it. Sif, we did it. We did it, Sif. We did it. We stopped the king. We can finally go back to our normal lives. Isn't it great? It is. Yeah. You want to tell me something? Yes. Yes. Okay. Phew. Siffaruni. Siffrin. It's not gonna happen. Sif? Is everything okay? What? You look kind of upset. What's wrong? Nothing. What did you want to tell me? No, it doesn't matter right now. You don't look good at all. Are you hungry, maybe? I can tell Bonnie to... Stars. Oh, you want to scream. You just want to scream right now. You did everything right, and he won't say it. He can't say it. The universe won't let him say it. You're not stupid. You know what it is, what he wants to tell you. You know. But it doesn't count if he doesn't say it. It doesn't exist if it's not said. In fact, you can't trust it even if he did say it. Maybe it's not even true. Maybe it is. Maybe it is, and it's because you forced him to. You did, didn't you? You forced him. You're forcing him right now. Looping forwards and backwards, making sure no one can interrupt, making sure everything is perfect, making sure you're perfect. It's because you're looping, you're forcing him, manipulating him to say it. Ooh. To think it. Making sure he has to say it. Making sure he has no recourse. It's not good. It's awful. You can't feel this way about someone like you. Someone disgusting like you. Friend? Siffrin? Please stop gripping your hair. You're going to hurt yourself. Don't touch me. You feel a tug on your stomach. Everything okay? Yep, all good. Oh, okay. Anyway, Sif, I'm glad this is over. Can't wait to go back to my old job. Memory of Confession. Wait for it. When equipped, Memory of Confession makes your fighter immune to rock attacks. Oh. Stupid stuff aside, though. Are you doing okay? Huh? What do you mean? I don't know, you've had a weird vibe since yesterday, so I just want to make sure you're good now. Are you good? Yeah. Okay, good. I mean, okay, good, as in I don't believe you for a second, but we'll have time to talk about it tonight. Come on, go talk to everyone else. Isabeau. It's all over if you talk to her. This is the end. You can start breaking down now. See if Odile will notice. Odile didn't notice. Encore. Okay. Music's back to normal. It must be random. I kind of like the slow down one though. It's a little less hectic. So where am I supposed to find a book? Must always say the joke. Don't think Loop will have... Here again? You really like to talk to me, huh, Stardust? It's been more than 15 times already. I'm so sorry for bothering you. I forgive you, Stardust, but... maybe you should get something as a reward, don't you think? For coming and talk to me so often. A secret tutorial. Maybe you'll know about it already, though. So, there's an item you can give to your party if you talk to them in Dormant. Did you know that? It's there. How did you not find it already? You should explore Dormant a bit more, Stardust. There's a flower you can get and give it to your party. Is the tutorial about how I can give you that flower too? What? No, gross. I don't want it. I don't want any of your stuff, but... I'm a bit of a special case still, and so there's a couple of items you could show me if you wanted. I'm too lazy to open new choices for you in our conversations, though, so just stand kinda close to the tree and just interact with your souvenirs. Maybe I'll have something to say about it. Interesting. I already did the flower, though. Didn't I? Do I have to, like, give everybody the flower? Nope. Don't think I have much on me at the moment. That was a new dialogue for you. Oh. Do you want to talk about it? Why would you? It's just a coin after all. Of course it is. There's definitely not a single reason you've kept it this whole time. You haven't even tried to buy anything with it. A stack, a stupid item, anything. Leave it behind already. Why does Luke care anyway? I don't care. Not in the slightest. Interesting. But I already gave the flower to people, so... Can I give them, like, all flowers? Like, if I go back and get another flower? Let me try. I hate it. Oh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. That was fucking creepy. I didn't like it. Hi, Bonnie. Do you want a flower? Why? Why not? Maybe so you don't jump scare me. Remind me of the answers to the food questions. That's a hey chat. I think it's rice. Pineapples. Pretty sure it's pineapples, because that's grayed out. Okay, thank you. Samosas, potatoes, no cheese. Okay. So without cheese, with potatoes. Okay. Nice. Okay. Now let's talk to Odile. We want to do weird stuff though, right, with Odile? Maybe we should, like, see if we can go back to the boulangerie? Is that the word? The bakery. Because we know it, like, ends there. So I don't want to zone out with hers, I think. Boulangerie. Look at me remembering words. It's probably not how you pronounce it. Let me look that up. Because I'm curious.
Boulangerie.
Boulangerie. Okay. Boulangerie. It was kind of close. Boulangerie. It's kind of like laundry. Speaking of, I need to do my laundry. I didn't mean to zone out. Dang it. I was gonna go back and, like, do weird stuff. That's fine. Maybe it wouldn't have worked anyway, though. Oh, can't do ISA yet. You have to do Mirabelle. Gotta do your laundry. Your belongry. I do my laundry every Friday or Saturday, depending on what I've got in the basket. And you know we're not going to zone out for ISAs. Okay, we might, because it was quite long, so... Oh, that's cool. Did see you running around with everyone earlier. Please listen. Okay, I won't zone out then. Oh, that's right. You didn't ask him if you needed any help this loop. Well, so do you need help with anything? Help? Oh. Oh. Yes, I do need help with something, now that I'm thinking about it. Is that what you were doing today? Helping everyone out? I didn't know. I kept the best one for last. Awesome. Isabella's like, ooh, ooh. I'm glad. I was just thinking I want to hang out with you today since I saw you running around with everyone. But you didn't talk to me much today. I'm sorry, Isa. You say the same thing over and over. Didn't want to, it doesn't matter. I'm glad I thought about what we could do today then. You ready now? Ready. Follow me. Absolutely not. Yeah, I get that. The field again. Must have spent some time looking for a good spot to see the stars. Your throat tightens. So what do you need me to do? Lay down with me? And then look up. Stars all around you. You want to crush them all. Wow. You know, when I asked you when I needed help earlier, I wasn't sure what to say. I don't really need help with anything. I did all I needed to prepare for tomorrow and stuff. But I saw you run around and help everyone today, and that seemed kind of fun. Say the line. Why stars? Someone else say it. Maybe they would know. Like, who else would know Sif's language? The stars won't listen. You can't say anything now, even if you wanted to. You've forgotten them all. No, I don't know any. Not the only one acting in this play. Let's try a knock. No, both of them are awful. You think I'm buff? Do not avert your gaze. There's a silence. Huh. You both blink. Anyway. You want to tell him that he brought laughter into your life before all this. That you learned puns and jokes to make him laugh. That you didn't know how to describe yourself. You didn't know who even you were. Until you said a bad pun once and he laughed so hard you thought he was going to pass out. That even now you wouldn't trade this half-life for anything else. You want to hold his hand. Oh, do it! You grip the grass into your palm. I've never felt ashamed of knowing you. Not even a little bit. Everyone deserves to see that part, yes. You want to keep looking at him, but that's not what the script demands. You haven't seen a shooting star in years. Just pals. Two bros chilling under stars, 2 feet apart because they're not gay. Two feet apart and are in denial, but totally gay. Yes.
None of it fills your stomach. You laugh because the script demands this of you. You're disgusting, Sifrin. Look at you, going through the motions, making sure they like you, making sure they love you. You don't care about them anymore, do you? They're just characters in a play to you now. You are perfect, perfect play. Are you enjoying yourself? Now that you know the exact steps you have to take to be loved by them? You all ate and laughed under the stars. Tomorrow, once again, you'll go into the house and fight the king. But today... But at least you're here. With them. Characters in a play they may be, but they're here. You know every single one of their lines at this point, but they're here. It's almost reassuring to know exactly how they'll react. It's not tiring or frightening at all. At least they're not leaving you behind. They're here. But you don't know how much longer it'll be enough for you. Oof. We pulled... yeah, Four of Cups. Emotional detachment, apathy, or sense of being stuck in a rut. Card of someone consumed by current dissatisfaction or inner world. They don't notice what's being offered to them, like a divine hand reaching out with a solution, and they can't or won't look up. Dang. Okay, might have to stop once we hit a save point up here. I think what we'll do... I'll be playing on Monday again, probably. I'll check the schedule. Should be good for Wednesday this next week as well. Where's the rock? There we go. But as per usual, look at the schedule and time and all that. I do keep it updated. I will be uploading this VOD, and it should be live tomorrow morning on YouTube. Alright. So let me write down notes for next time. We need to find another book. So we might be more methodical going through this time and making sure we hit all the doors. We'll go into all the secret rooms that we found. So like the secret library and the secret passageway. That kind of stuff. We'll just hit everything as much as we can anyway. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'm not sure how long left we have of this game. We are starting to, I feel like, definitely hit the end, because it looks like there's Act 4 that's right here. We've done 26 hours, damn. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, and I will see y'all next time. Have a good rest of the weekend, and a good rest of the day. And thanks for the help. Goodbye.